Imagine walking into a meeting room, you take your seat, you haven't said a word yet, but your boss, your colleagues, even the executives in the room have already made a judgment about you. They've read your posture, your eye contact, the way you sit, the way you breathe. And in just a few seconds, they've decided whether you are confident, trustworthy, or someone they can ignore. This is the silent language of success in the corporate world. It's not just about what you know or how hard you work. It's about how you present yourself. The way you carry yourself can open doors or close them before you even have a chance to speak. If you've ever felt overlooked in meetings, if you've ever struggled to get your ideas taken seriously, if you've ever wondered why some people just seem to command respect effortlessly, the answer is body language. Let's start with confidence, because in the corporate world, confidence isn't just a feeling, it's a perception. It's about how others see you. Imagine two employees in a meeting. One sits up straight, shoulders back, feet planted firmly on the ground. Their hands are visible, their eye contact is steady. They lean slightly forward when speaking. Now imagine the other. They're slouched in their chair, arms crossed, legs tucked under the chair, looking down or fidgeting with their pen without hearing a single word. Who do you think the boss will take more seriously? You might be the most knowledgeable person in the room, but if your body language doesn't match that, people won't believe it. So start with posture. Walk into every room with purpose. Sit with confidence. Stand with your shoulders back and your head high. It doesn't just make you look powerful, it makes you feel powerful, and that feeling changes everything. Eye contact is another critical element. Ever noticed how some people make you feel valued just by the way they look at you? That's because they've mastered the balance. Too little eye contact makes you seem unconfident. Too much makes you seem aggressive. The key is engagement. When speaking, hold eye contact for a few seconds before shifting naturally. When listening, nod occasionally to show you're present, engaged and aware. Then there's the handshake. A weak handshake can instantly damage your credibility, but a handshake that's too firm can make you seem aggressive. The goal is balance, firm but not crushing, confident but not overbearing, and always accompany it with eye contact and a slight nod. This simple gesture can set the tone for how people perceive you. Let's talk about gestures. Have you ever noticed how great speakers use their hands to emphasize key points? Hand gestures make you appear more dynamic, more persuasive, but be mindful of what your hands are saying. Open palms suggest honesty. Pointing can come off as aggressive. Fidgeting can make you seem nervous. The secret is controlled movement, natural, intentional gestures that reinforce your message rather than distract from it. And then there's mirroring, one of the most powerful tools for building connection and influence. When you subtly mirror the body language of the person you're speaking with, it creates an unspoken bond, a sense of familiarity and trust. But it has to be natural. Forced mirroring feels awkward and can have the opposite effect. Instead, focus on sustaining your energy, your pace, your tone. Now, let's talk about presence. In corporate settings, presence is everything. It's the energy you bring into a room, the confidence you carry, the authority you project. Have you ever noticed how some people just seem to take up more space? They command attention without demanding it. This is the power of open body language. Closed body language, like crossing your arms, shrinking into yourself, or looking down, sends a message that you don't want to be noticed. On the other hand, open body language, standing tall, taking up space, using expressive but controlled gestures, signals authority and presence, and people respond to that. They listen more, respect more, trust more. But body language isn't just about making yourself look good, it's about reading others too. Understanding what's not being said in a meeting, noticing when someone is uncomfortable, recognizing when someone is losing interest. When you can read body language, you gain an advantage. You know when to push, when to pull back, when to take control, when to step aside. This is emotional intelligence in action. Think about your last job interview. Did you sit upright, make eye contact, engage with confidence, or did you shift in your seat, fidget, avoid eye contact? If you've ever left an interview feeling like you could have done better, chances are it wasn't just your answers, it was your presence. People don't just hire skills, they hire confidence, they hire energy, they hire presence. Even in virtual meetings, body language matters. Sitting up straight, looking into the camera instead of the screen, using hand gestures when speaking. These small details make a big difference. They make you appear more engaged, more professional, more capable. Leadership isn't just about knowledge, it's about influence. And influence is built through presence, through the way you carry yourself, through the way you communicate without words. Whether you want to climb the corporate ladder, ace your next presentation, or simply gain more respect in the workplace, body language is your secret weapon. Start paying attention to how you sit, how you stand, How you use your hands, notice how people react to you, how they respond, how they engage, adjust, refine, and master it. Because when you do, success isn't just possible, it's inevitable. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share because you will learn a ton of information in the next video.